Here we go. This is a follow-up video with Foodie Beauty. All of a sudden, she has a reality check. Okay, so here we go. This is I guess a follow-up video from Foodie Beauty. She has all of a sudden had a reality check. According to her, someone named Gracie. She was back at the show, mind you. She went back to that panel, back to that group to join. If you listen to her, it was to join. She said, I went back because I was going to see if I can join for a future show. And she heard this one lady talking, saying that they were wrong for what they did. Now, I find it ironic that Foodie Beauty doesn't know things are wrong until someone tells her. However, she's selective in what she's offended by. Now, she's offended by this, but she's not offended by all the other stuff that people are telling her it's wrong to do and that she shouldn't do. So she's selective. So I'm really not buying this.
Food back for a bit.
Oh yeah, and this is so here she's talking about how everything was fine. She didn't have a problem with it. Mind you, her Beezers are telling her she needs to sue. These are some of the things you're going to hear moving forward, because I'm not sure if I'm going to play this whole video or just kind of give you a little commentary on what I've heard from Unicom Pandu. I like to watch him. He's funny. They are so funny and very accurate when they say that people watch reaction channels because it is more entertaining versus just watching her. The only time I might pop over into Foodie's videos if I want to see the whole content of what she was saying or context of what she was saying versus what someone has cut out and commenting on. After the video, after the visit she did on after sitting on the panel, she came back and said she changed her mind, that she didn't like it, blah, 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 blah. So I'm confused. Why would you go back? And you'll hear moving forward how she spoke about and me being in a hijab. That's your responsibility, not theirs. You chose to go on there knowing that she says she's newly revert and she's still trying to work on her. She's still trying to be a better person, right? So then why would you tempt yourself by going on a show? Because she's saying 3 years ago, I would have fit in very well. No, she wouldn't have. The same Foodie Beauty you see now is the same Foodie Beauty we've been seeing for years. The only thing is she's pretending that she's trying to be a better person. And I'm all for people trying to improve themselves, but that's not Foodie right now. And she, even here in this video, you hear her talk about the money. She was going back because of the money. Initially, she said it was about the money, but it wasn't worth it. So then I don't know, did she think about it later and decide to go back and see what she can get? Start here. Now, here is where you see Pandu's trying to make a point that she wasn't caught off guard. She was smiling and laughing, and when she brought the kitty up to the front, that was her trying to make a joke. Like, this kitty's not offended, or here's my kitty, it's not being this or that, or whatever. She brought up the cat being abused. She knew what they was talking about. Foodie's just not good with comebacks. She's not. So if she's caught off guard with anything, is that she doesn't know what people are going to say, and that way she doesn't know how to respond. But to say she didn't know what they were talking about, they talked about that for a good 5 to 10 minutes. I didn't watch the whole segment, but it was long enough for her to decide, as she's done before. She's been on panels before and she's jumped off for no reason at all. She could have done that. So to tell me that you want me to believe that you didn't realize it was wrong until some random person said it was wrong. You didn't feel some kind of way. And then she goes on to say about how she's always allowed people to abuse her. Well, you're 40 now. I mean, you haven't learned anything over the past. You haven't learned to set boundaries. You haven't learned. And so when I hear her, I mean, part of me feels for her when I hear her talking about therapy, but that's the whole point. A therapist will help you learn those coping skills or learn those conflict resolution skills. They will help you to know how to set boundaries for self and not just others, but give you some self awareness. And you keep saying you don't need a therapist. Clearly, you do. But you want to talk to your beezers. And see, for me, that only means that she wants sympathy because she realized if she realized anything, it was how bad it looked. That I think that's what got to her about how bad it looked. Because see, Foodie Beauty is an in the moment kind of person. When she was on there, she was kikiing, laughing, and giggling, and never was offended. Me personally, I was shocked when she said, "Yeah, go ahead and look at it," because I'm thinking, well, how would your husband feel about that? Your pretend husband feel about that? You're supposed to be living a specific type of life. And if any of this means anything to you, seemed like something would have kicked in there. Like, you know what? I can't be a part of this. I can't let these people, out of respect for him, if not yourself. So if you can't respect you, you damn sure ain't gonna respect nobody else. Or you're not, and nobody else is gonna respect you. But I think I'm gonna do a separate video on Sala because a lot of people think he's with her because he wants to go to Canada. He's just as simple as her. He's with her because of money. Yes. I don't think it has a lot to do with him going to Canada because he doesn't push that. I think it has a lot to do with him living a certain lifestyle and she offers that to him. Now the problem is she's not making the kind of money she was making before. But I digress. Let's go back. Right there. It's on the internet. There's nothing I can do. So she knows it's out there. Instead of chasing FFG with lawyers, why don't you go and try to clean up some of the videos you've put out there? You've deleted all these videos. And granted, I know celebrities do it all the time. They scrub the internet. But why go somewhere where you know they're going to bring up your past? That baffles me. But this isn't going to be a long video. I just wanted to jump in because I noticed in watching Unicorn Pondu that she was trying to spin the narrative. She came with the tears. That's what she does all the time when she wants sympathy. Now, again, I don't understand how you made a rational argument that this isn't for me. I don't want to be a part of this. But then you go back and you said you had made your mind up that you wanted to be a part of the panel until you heard that lady. So it is about money. Stop lying. It is about money. It is about views. You want attention. Bad attention be it, but you want attention. And stop blaming Nada for all the choices you made. I still say that's a separate video. But until next time, thank you.